Matthew 24:45 through 47. Are you a wise and faithful servant of the Lord? Have I given you the task of taking care of my household? Have I asked you to feed my children day by day? You know, as Christians, we're given a responsibility to take care of the church, to take care of what Jesus started by spreading the gospel. We're to look out for our brothers and sisters in Christ, because that's what He do for us. We're to carry His message to those who haven't had it. And we're to take in and help the others that are sharing in the gospel with us. We have a responsibility. We take up His responsibility that He left when He left. And it ain't talking about feeding children food necessarily. It's talking about feeding them the Word. Meet their spiritual needs by meeting their physical. Blessings on you if I come and find you doing your work. A lot of people today just take being a Christian for granted. They just think it's going to church on Sunday and that's the work expected of them. But truly the Lord expects us to have a daily witness to the world by living for Him. People should easily see the difference between us and the world. And this is the work that's most important, because it's by doing His work that this is seen. By doing Bible studies, by going out and witnessing, by going to church, by doing all these activities, it works in us to where people can see who we serve. By making Him a priority, He works through us. It isn't necessarily the work we do, but more of taking advantage of the opportunities He's provided us because of us letting Him work in our lives. If I will put such a faithful one in charge of all that I own. You know, as Christians, we're put in charge of the church. Christ is the head, but we look to Him how to run it. We look to Him, and we're the ones, and we're to be the church, His. The faith we have should be in Him. And ultimately, we shouldn't look to what we want when we make decisions. We should look to what He expects from us. Oftentimes, too many decisions in the church today is made without even considering prayer. You know, some things need to be done. This roof's falling apart, repair it. You know, some things don't really need much prayer, but where the money's going, that needs to be prayed over a lot. Who's going to be doing what, that needs to be prayed over a lot. But oftentimes they just feel these wrongs, not ever take it to the Lord and to pray about it. So ultimately, church guy asked, who are they putting in charge? Are they being in charge? Or are they looking to the Lord as they should be to direct them with what He wants done, so He would be in charge? You know, if we're just putting ourselves in charge, then we're doing our work. We're doing their work. We're not doing His. And that's the mistake of the church today. They're doing the preacher's work. They're doing the church's work. They're not doing the Lord's work. We need to be able to see the difference between what the church wants and what the Lord wants from the church. Most of the time today, the church does what the church wants instead of what the Lord wants the church to do. The work of the church should be to do the will of the Lord, which is the spread and carrying of the Word.